What's up guys, I'm the Ultimate Fighting Consultant, and today we got our quick picks and predictions for UFC Saudi Arabia. Quick recap on UFC 311, we ended off with a unit in profit and both our underdog and safety bet of the week cashed. And speaking of safety bets, we now have a 10-2 record on them. So if you want access to all my official bets, hit that link down below and use code VIP to lock in 50% off the monthly price. You might want to sign up just to get the safety bets alone, because look at the bottom right of your screen, we're up 9.62 units on safety bets alone. So don't miss out, make sure to join up, and with that out of the way, let's get right to the picks. Opening up the card, we got Hamdy Abdelwahab taking on Jamal Pogues, and to be honest, neither of these guys are very talented. But I think the difference maker here will be Abdelwahab's wrestling. Jamal Pogues has a pretty good takedown defense record, but he hasn't faced someone like Hamdy, so give me Hamdy to open up the card, get the takedowns, might even be able to sneak in a finish. Hamdy is the pick. So we got Bogdan Grad making his UFC debut against Lucas Alexander, and I'm gonna have to go with Bogdan Grad here. He has good striking, solid power, and he can mix in the wrestling. Lucas Alexander is 1-2 in the UFC, and he's been finished in both of those losses. And on the flip side, you got a guy in Bogdan Grad who finished 11 out of his 14 wins. Seems pretty straightforward to me. Give me Bogdan as the pick. Next up, we got Jasmine Jasudavicius taking on Mayra Bueno Silva, and I'm going with Jasmine here. I think her wrestling is going to be too much. And how does Mayra Bueno Silva win most of her fights? It's by submission, and I don't see that happening here. So give me Jasmine as the pick. Next up, we got T-Rex, Terrance Mckinney taking on Damir Hadzovic, and I'm going with T-Rex here. He's kill or be killed. He either gets a knockout in round 1 or he gets knocked out in round 1. But I think he gets the knockout here. Damir Hadzovic, he's not very impressive. The speed is definitely on McKinney's side too. But please, don't touch his money line though. Minus 400 for Terrance Mckinney is absurd, but T-Rex will be the pick here. Next up, you guys better hide your girlfriends, because we got Shamil Gaziev taking on Thomas Petersen. And besides that little fight with Rosenstrike that Gaziev, he kind of quit, he should be the better fighter here. So I'm expecting him to go out there and get the takedowns. And once he gets you down and he puts that big old belly on you, there ain't no getting up. Give me Gaziev as the pick. And for our featured prelim, we got Ziam taking on Mike Davis, and I'm going to have to go with the underdog Ziam here. Not only is he the more active fighter, we saw him fight recently. The last time we saw Mike Davis was March of last year. And Ziam's last fight, he put on an absolute clinic on Matt Frevola, stuffing the takedowns, piecing him up on the feet. He showed us he has the cardio, and ended it off with a knockout. Give me Ziam as the pick here. Opening up the main card, we got Muhammad Naimov taking on Kaan Ofli, and I'm going to have to go with the guy that has more experience here, the cleaner striking. If this fight stays on the feet, Naimov should get it done. Yeah, his last fight didn't go his way, but I don't see that as a knock on Naimov. I see that we realized how good Felipe Lima was. Give me Naimov to bounce back here and get the win. Next up, we got Nurmagomedov taking on Vinicius Oliveira, and I'm gonna have to go with the Nurmagomedov here. I know, it's been scary lately. Umar lost, like I said he would. I took Usman recently, and I'm not gonna lie, he didn't win that fight. Best case for him, it was a draw. But I don't think Nurmagomedov is gonna need some sneaky Saudi under the table money to get the win here, because I think he's the better fighter, through and through. I think he's the better striker, and I think he's the better grappler. Give me Nurmagomedov as the pick. Next up, we got Sergei Pavlovich taking on Jairzinho Rosenstrike, and I swear, the whole MMA community literally repeats what another person says. We saw with Umar last week, he's the better striker, and he's gonna be able to stop Merab's takedowns. What's Merab gonna do then? He has no chance. And we're seeing it here. Oh, you could beat Pavlovich with a jab. Rosenstrike's just gonna dance around and jab and get the win. Is that possible? Yes. But I feel like this is a buy low spot for Sergei Pavlovich, because the guy has power. He has more ways to win. Jairzinho, yeah, he has some power, but that's not what he's looking to do. He's looking to dance around, throw the jab out. And Sergei has power, and we know what he wants to do. Give me the guy that has more ways to win. Give me Sergei Pavlovich to get it done here. And for our co-main event, we got Shara Bullet taking on Michael Venom Page, and this is going to be a fun fight because it should stay on the feet the whole time. It's hard not to take Shara here though, especially in Saudi Arabia, especially coming off a pretty good win against Armin Petrosyan. And we did see a very close first round in that fight, but Shara just does Shara things. And let's face the facts, MVP isn't getting any younger. coming off a loss to Ian Gary. Yeah, Shara's not going to grapple like Ian did, but I think age is going to show in this fight. Yeah, MVP is quick, but he slows down in fights. And those body kicks Shara throws don't help by any means. Give me Shara to get the win here. And finally, for our main event, we got Israel Adesanya taking on Nassourdine Imavov. And I've been looking forward to this fight for a while because we all know Adesanya is a great striker. But man, Imavov is not too far behind because he has very solid striking himself. And in his last fight, he showed me two things. One, his cardio improved, and two, will. He was getting battered by Brendan Allen that first round, and I bet him live after round 1. And the next 2 rounds, he went out there and put on a clinic. This is a very winnable fight for Imavov. Because when do we see Adesanya in trouble? When he gets backed up to the fence. We saw against Pereira. We saw against Strickland. We just saw against Drakus. And I could see a scenario where Imavov does the same. Back him up to the fence. Throw some body shots. Clinch him up. Throw some knees. Hold him on the fence. I could see that scenario. You guys see where I'm going with this? Give me Nassourdine Imavov to get the win and become a serious contender in this division. And that will do it for our quick picks, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And if you want access to all my official bets, just hit that link down below and use code VIP to lock in 50% off the monthly price. I'm the Ultimate Fighting Consultant, and I'll see you in the next one.